one doesn't work, so.
Now, Mrs. Hurley asked to have speaking rights and standing orders. As a chairman, I have the ability to grant Mrs. Hurley that, and I said yes to hear she wanted to speak. And understanding orders, I know it sounds terrible, we've got 3 minutes or so, but so Mrs. Hurley, I'll leave it up to you. Or do you want to say anything else, Jane Creed?
I've got a few things to add, but yes, you've actually got 3 pieces of paper. 2 objections have been received, and also the answers to Councillor Henderson's questions this morning, just in case you haven't been answered through your emails.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor and Councillors, for letting me speak. There are many facts before you on this sheet that we've produced for you, and as to why this is not, in our eyes, this is not a viable option for any business along the route from Mission Bay, Turangi to Kuratau. It is not as simple as people are being made to believe, as once you give the green light, the whole area of coffee carts and food carts is wide open. I do not feel to date that it has been an even playing field, and no decision, provisional or otherwise, would be fair until all parties, businesses and others have their opinions considered. I don't even know exactly where this cart is going to go or be placed. Several businesses had no idea about this, and until I spoke to some even at such late notice today. The notes you have in front of you are very important and you've had little chance to read them. That is another reason why I would like a little bit of time on our part. The outlays to run a small business are huge, and if the Taupo and Turangi councils wish to develop and grow the area, they need to make sure existing businesses can remain open. Even Turangi has struggled in this respect. Likewise, a coffee cart in Spa Road took all the coffee business from Fresh. You probably are aware of the business there. The coffee machine for this venture, ironically, has come from there. If any councillors have a business and you're in my shoes, I'm sure you would want some more time for consideration. I have serious concerns that any uncompleted coffee cart can be given any consideration above existing businesses. The Motuiapa and the Motuiapa Residents and Ratepayers Association and the other businesses is clear. We need more time before any decisions are made. And the first I was really made aware of this was there had been rumour, but nothing, everyone had fobbed it off. It was a Friday. I was given a copy by the lady putting in the application. We then have, of course, a busy Saturday, Sunday. On the Monday, my mother had a stroke. On the Tuesday, I phoned Turangi Council to find out when the meeting was going to be held and heard, and they told me it had been, and that a recommendation had come through from the Turangi board that this be go ahead and come to you people for yay and nay. Then of course I tried in what little time over the 66-hour week. So in my time I tried to contact some people. There's no residents along the waterfront that know. I did see someone this morning on my way, and it would appear that one of the things that they're being sold on is, they said, I said, do you realise there will be increased traffic along here, along with other things, issues that happen? They said yes, but that's what we're hoping for. It'll bring more people down here. The marina will be discovered, and then the council will have to pay for the clean up of the water down here. So this may well be a way it has been sold to people, which concerns me. All we're asking for is more time and consideration on this. I can name, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other businesses that I spoke to that were unaware of it and want more time to be able to do something. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Hurley, for coming along. I know it's very daunting to sit in front of us. Any questions for clarification?
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Mr. Hurley. I support copycats in general when it's going in for events. When we have big events on, you get the numbers up. Obviously, that's where the overflow is required. But this is a bit extreme, personally.
Councillor Kipp.
Where does it require this council to undergo and consultation process for this coffee cart?
You asking me or?
I'm asking the staff.
Yeah, Jane.
No formal consultation is required. This is just a regulatory function.
Okay.
Okay, Councillor Henderson.
Actually, a question to Councillor Kepper, if that's appropriate and okay at this point.
I mean,
Just the questions on clarification for Mrs. Hurley, and then we'll let you go back and sit down, and then we can have a discussion. Okay, Councillor. Sorry, for James. No, just is any more questions for Mrs. Hurley? If not, thanks, Mrs. Hurley. Right.
yes, I do have a question. Mrs. Hurley, when you started your business, did you consult with any other retail, like the local garage, Stella?
No. Sorry, Councillor Kepper.
It was already in the
to ask questions for clarifications on his statement, not a wide open question like that. So no, you don't have to answer that. So, thank you very much, and we'll come back to discussion to ask to Jane from Councillor Minster.
So Jane, 2-pronged question. So what grounds can we turn down on application on a licence like this? And in combination of that, if we can't, do we have a right to set a fee that make it that they do not want to be here?
Okay, I'll probably finish off my comments, and hopefully I might be able to answer some of your questions. Similarly to the objections, we've actually had some support, particularly the Harbour Master, and also some of the boats and berthing holders down at the Mochiropa Marina. Okay, pretty much. Okay, the Environmental Health Officer has also visited to actually inspect the cart. There are a number of parts to the cart that will need finalising, which is probably one of the reasons that you could actually object today. However, he has stated that there is nothing associated with the cart that's likely to stop a licence application going through. What we're requiring of council is a resolution for a special stand, which is under the traffic bylaw, so that the cart can be placed at basically down near the marina. Okay, so that's basically what's been asked of council. So essentially, you could basically not support it or support it. There's a high likelihood that the licence application will not have anything that will hinder that application going through.
So just to clarify, so if the application ticks all the boxes, we have no rights to say no other than setting a fee that they might not want to pay?
Pretty much, yes. But you can say no to the actual special stand, which is basically a part of the road for the coffee cart to place.
So do they have rights to turn down the application then?
All the stands.
Just